My low carb sweeties, this is the Dr. Slim low carb channel, and you've already seen that there's a big performance today. There's something sweet again, sweet cake dreams, and we make it very slim, very quickly. You all know the Frankfurter Kranz, the hazelnut brittle and filled with jam, a nice buttercream around. This we're going to make today, a Frankfurter Kranz as roll. And for that we'll make a biscuit, and for the biscuit we'll use the flour we already know in the bread and pizza video. I've already presented it, and we have 1:1:1 mixture of gluten, white wheat gluten from lupine flour, and today not almond flour but wonderfully coconut flour, because we give the whole thing a nice coconut flair with a bit of Malibu here, and then we've got hazelnut kernels, which then we make a hazelnut brittle imitation. And we have our jams. You already know the apricot jam video is available, and I use jam in all cakes and just make jams ready beforehand. Then you always have something there, and today I have some lovely nice red currants, and they have no calories and no carbohydrates either. They are sour like grandma's milk in the fridge. I made jam out of it with apple pectin. I had it a little tighter because, you know, with a roll like this, we have to look at that the consistencies are very firm, otherwise everything will run out and we're not Koppenrad and Wiese, and it will be not totally round, but we try, and in the end it should just taste good. So let's start with the biscuit. I still have the original apricot jam here, and we will add apricot to the biscuit a little bit, but I will show you that step by step. Let's start with the biscuit. What do we need for our beautiful biscuit? I have 6 eggs here, size L. Then I have the flour mixture, namely 50 grams. Then you have to look at a la minute how much you need. First a little bit less, and then you can also add the rest. Then of course a little salt and the erythritol stevia mixture. Here I have 100 grams for the 6 eggs. And then we've got baking powder, very important, orange peel, lemon zest, and my famous vanilla extract. You know, I think I mentioned Koppenrad and Wiese, this brand. I think it's real shame that the industry doesn't also make low carb cakes. Do a favor, Google low carb cakes. You almost find nothing. It's not known yet. And that's why we're here, to make it known, and maybe someday we'll be able to buy it in the freezer too, but now we still have to do it ourselves, and then we'll get the recognition from the whole clan. Well, we start with a normal sponge cake. Beat the egg white until stiff. Stir the yolk until fluffy, then combine in the oven at 210 degrees, 10 minutes, and our plate is ready. The sponge cake is so much fun. So we separate the eggs, egg by egg. Just the egg white here and the yolk over there. when you're ready, add a bit of salt to the egg white. It stabilizes everything, and add, well, 50 grams of erythritol stevia to the yolk. And you can already put all the aromatics in it, our vanilla extract and the lemon zest. You know, I like it rich. It's supposed to taste like something. And we put the baking powder. We put in our flour substitute here. And I still have, you won't believe it, cookie dough drops. A bit of cookie dough aroma, flavor. A few drops. Very nice. And now we stir the egg yolk until it's really foamy, fluffy for about 3 minutes. It has to be completely white and creamy, okay? And in the meantime, you can clean up everything else to prepare. It goes in a flash. And turn on the oven. Now look at this. Isn't it wonderfully? You have to stir it for a real long time, and look, when it really comes out like this, and also with erythrit, isn't it a miracle? A great foam of egg yolk comes out, and very quickly we can whip our egg white stiff and give in the course of beating about 30 grams of erythrit stevia inside. Look at my cake, honeys. Please don't skip the egg. Now that's beautiful here. And what we do now, we first mix our flour with the baking powder. So that's enough. And now we put the flour here in the egg mixture, the egg yolk, and stir in a little bit with the whisk, and look how much it can take. Yes, we can put everything in there, look. And then we have a kind of pre-dough here. Isn't it easy and quick? And now we very simply put our beaten egg inside, and just put everything inside in one turn. Le voilà. And we now lift it gently on under the yellow. Color comes from the lupine flour and of course from the eggs, but that doesn't do any harm, or as if we have a saffron imitation. Saffron, lupine is the new saffron substitute. Now look at this. Just fold it, and this is a lovely mass. It can't do anything go wrong, but don't beat it too long. Now I've got here my great permanent baking foil here, which I've got for 10 years. Buddha might look that it doesn't stick. Now we put our mass on it, look. And if there's some egg whites, doesn't matter. That's a normal baking sheet with this permanent baking foil. And then we take a palette or a piece dough card, so as it said, wet it ourselves, and now we spread it out. Oh, isn't that a dream? That crackles nicely, and please make it reasonably evenly, not 100%, it don't have to be, but now to some extent. The roll forgives us a lot. So you can see the beautiful air bubbles here, and the baking powder is already working. It's our wonderful sponge cake. You see it's holding, it's stable, we can turn it in the air, everything's fine. And we put that in the oven at 190 degrees for 10 minutes in the middle shelf, and then we can continue. Da-da-da, in it is. The sponge cake is bubbling and I'm already looking forward to it. I'm already got very hungry. Just my good bosom friend, I don't know if she's got time. She's a tango queen now. That's flamenco. She's also a tango queen. And now she somehow has performances. Well, I hope she comes. Otherwise, we'll just have to make do with each other here in this theater. Now see, look. Another 2 kilos off. Maybe I need new chef's jacket again. Who knows? So let's make the cream. Enough talking here. It's a serious business with cakes. We are making a little more cream today because we're making a nice layer on the sponge cake, and then of course wrap our roll when it's cooled down with the cream, and then put our hazelnuts on it. That's why we're taking 400 milliliter of Rama low-fat cream this time, and I found exquisite zero coconut curd. That goes well with our coconut flour, and you can find it everywhere right now. So you also can use vanilla or normal curd and add more vanilla, no problem. So this time I've already soaked 4 sheets of gelatin. We need them, and to dissolve them we add a bit of this Malibu. And the gelatin is just being dissolved at the back, in the background, and in the meantime we'll beat our cream, our low-fat whipping cream, stiffen the cream so that we can combine it with the curd gelatin mixture, and we have our sensational buttercream. Substitute to my treasures. While the cream is still being prepared, the sponge cake is already ready. Look at this. It has become wonderfully brown in 10 minutes, and we can have it here for a moment. That means we simply put it down here from off from the tray. Put another baking sheet over it, or this permanent baking foil, and do our famous move. Boop! And pull off the beautiful permanent baking foil. Oops. Do it from the other side. Look, there's almost nothing hanging on it, and we have it here. We'll leave this plate cool down a bit, and meanwhile continue with the cream. Our cream is whipped, and then we take care of the low-fat curd component. I've already prepared some pastry bags here for decorating and filling, and we have our beautiful curd here. We'll drain off the water a little bit. Yes, it's hardly watery. We'll put the curd in the bowl. It already smells like coconut and biscuit. Oh, it's a dream. It's a shame we don't have scent kitchen, but it's my turn. I'm working on it also to realize it. What do we do for this one-man show? Curd is in. Then our Monin syrup goes in 30-40 milliliters, and then another 30 grams of erythritol stevia mixture. Then our lemon zest here, our vanilla flavors, and a bit of the lemon. And some butter vanilla. Oh, isn't it great? I could just always bake and try it afterwards. Then I would be in heaven. Our dissolved gelatin here. And we put it in here too. And I have, I like it exaggerated, a touch of tonka bean that we'll add here to the cream right away. Nice rum, vanilla, aromatics. Half is enough. Oh, we don't want to overdo it. So now comes the gelatin move. And we mix first all of our ingredients here with the curd. That's super nice. And we'll let the gelatin flow in here in a stream, in a small stream. You just have to stir it quickly, then nothing can happen. And with the cloth down, it's a little bit more stable. Look. It's already getting tighter. I noticed that. And that's why we say straight away that we use for our cream. We put the cream, or do it the other way around. It seems a bit small to me, this other bowl. Put all this quite liquid cream inside and stir it all up and unfold it. Be brave in baking. It should be fun. And with me, oops, with me you have a guarantee of success. Dr. Slim guarantees you that it will be perfect. Oh, now look at this wonderful cream. Ooh. So now I just refill it again because it must fit in the fridge. You see, you don't have to do much to combine it. It combines all by itself. And please take ice cold ingredients, especially in summer. Otherwise, it takes forever until it tightens and it stiffens afterwards. And it should be really firm now, because otherwise, as I said, when we roll it, everything will be run away from our beautiful biscuit mat. And you don't have to roll it up beforehand. It's stable and still flexible. That's a good thing. Then cover it again a little bit with a cloth, and I'll prepare our piping bags here. Now, before we make our two small moves, I prepared a towel here to be on the safe side. Put a piece of cling film under my baking sheet, and then we turn it over again and put it on there wonderfully. And then we can take it later to spread it with the marmalade, the jam. We put the apricot jam out here. That is a really great consistency. Oh, we did that well in the apricot jam video. So we'll take that and à la minute as a apricot thing, and we put some of the great red currant jam, as you see here, into the piping bag that we can work elegantly afterwards. Once, and we do all the rest as in here. Maybe we don't need everything, but better be on the safe side, isn't it? To spread it later. Of course, I'll show you that in detail. So we'll see each other in a moment for rolling and for the finishing, but the cream still has to cool down a bit, so we have to have a little break. So my sugar mices, see you. My sugar mices, isn't it a splendor? That's the nice thing about baking cakes. Now we can finish them and then it goes in the fridge. I've even put them in the freezer. And afterwards we go over them with the piping bag and decorate them, and then give a little bit of our hazelnuts. I'll show you in a moment over it how we do that. And look, it's a classic kitchen towel. And they've now also available in pink and green. Isn't it great? For the pastel back fairy, so she also feels comfortable. So our sponge cake looks lovely. It's still flexible. We'll lift it again before finishing so that nothing hangs. It's a bit restless at the edges, but that doesn't matter. We put off the end pieces like with a sushi roll, and then we have a perfect roll. And here's our cream. It has thickened really well, and we need it like that so we can roll it nicely. We can start by simply giving and leave a little bit free over here and put our apricot jam over here. It seals the biscuit and gives moisture and flavor. Down here I cut off a bit so that it at least over here it gets a bit straight down there. I saved the small pieces later for snacking. But like that, now we have it apricotized. Look here a little bit more. I left there some spot free. Now we put our red currant layer over it. So we leave that part here free. You will see soon why. Take a look and take a palette like that and spread it out beautifully. Très bien, as the French would say. And I put the other one in this piping bag and cut it over here. And then at the bottom we make a thick bulge. Look at that. And then we put a cream border on it. We can also do it with a piping bag, but I only have so much in it later for the garnishing. Look, and we can also do it like that. And the rest, let's just put it over there on the sponge cake and spread it evenly. So really leave the front free because the cream pushes out a bit when you roll it. Now comes the exciting moment. Let's roll the whole thing. Look, at the beginning I help with the inner filling so that it doesn't come out, and then I just let the mat do its magic here. See? Just roll it. And we leave it on the edge below so it can stick together there wonderfully. And then we roll it wonderfully into our foil here, and it will not get round really, but based on round. We take the baby and peg it in here. Look at that, and that it also becomes somehow nice and round. Put a cloth in there, so will be somewhat round afterwards. So, le voilà. The baby goes into the fridge and can chill really well for up to 2 hours in the freezer, and in the fridge for about 4 hours, okay? The roll is in the freezer and it's cooling, and we prepare our sensational hazelnut brittle. I use these roasted hazelnuts here. You can also roast them by yourself here, lightly roasted in small pieces, and I put them in the caramel syrup overnight. And with some erythritol. You also can do this right now in the cooling period, and I add this erythritol and Monin and will give it outside. Look, they soak very lovely, and now we have to dry them out. So I just take a little bit from the icing sugar, of course erythritol icing sugar. You have to get that. Have a look here, and then from the normal erythritol stevia. And mix it up a little bit, so there's still a little bit damp, but you can put it in the oven at the rest heat and it will dry. And afterwards we can simply sprinkle them over, and after the roll is coated with the cream. As a special highlight, I put a bit of red pepper, red berries they are called inside. Why not? It looks like currants, but there are no black red currants. And they give this really nice star touch to our low carb roll. Oh, I love it. Oh, my sugar dolls, the time has come, finishing. Now it was 1 hour in the freezer. We're going to add the red currants now for decoration, and a little butterfly and little hearts here, and here the paper blossoms and some silver dust, of course, and our pink pepper and a bit more of the jam. So we can start here. Look, I have wrapped my wrapped roll here. Oh, it's a big roll. Looks nicely. Look. Touchy, touchy, my baby. And let's apricot it with the jam. Look here. And then let's cut the ends right here. So make it really straight. One cut here. Oh, it looks already appetizing, doesn't it? It's only the end part. And here another cut. Oh, la la. It goes much faster with the normal cake. You can also see results here. Okay. Then let's just pack the whole baby on our prepared metal sheet. Oh, how do I do it? Oh, best I take the cake saver here and let's drive it over. Oh, yes. Be brave. Look, I have cut out a kind of a resistant baking paper here so that it doesn't hang on this beautiful lace border afterwards. And now we decorate and we continue with it. Namely, we take our piping bag and we make a nice, and we do these little stripes here, and because of through of the apricot jam, it also keeps really well on it. Look at that. Here another line, and here one, and the last one. And now we make dabs at the top. 1, 2, 3. Dot by dot. Voila. Look at that. And then we still have our hazelnuts in the oven. We dried them a little bit. Look, now they are lovely and crunchy, and we put them over it. Oh, it smells like hazelnuts, real hazelnuts brittle, but it's none at all. It's imitation. And we put them over there, and then we'll give a bit of our jam here in between. And some of our fresh red currants. You always must see what's inside of this nice cake. That's why we put them on top. Some little pink hearts. Oh, hearts are flying. Oh, and the butterfly. Now our paper blossoms. Oh, here a flower, there a flower. Oh, Look at this dream of a unbelievable dream. And silver dust, it's flitting again. Look, silver dust. Oh, I love it. I'm looking forward to try my little appearance. It's the stardust. Now we've got the magnificent structure that goes in the fridge for 2 hours and it's ready, but also after 3-4 days, wonderfully. That keeps it. Isn't it great? Isn't it tragically beautiful? My low-carb sweet tooth, my bosom friend, you know, I'm the sugar puppet from the belly dance group. My best bosom friend, she's letting the Frankfurt roll slip away because she's dancing, so I have to be here now. But that doesn't matter. I can do it. I still want to briefly recommend you what also would do great with it from the zero drinks from the video, this ice cold latte. So I warmly recommend this ice cold caramel latte, and here our energy green tea zero. But now my butterfly, oh, there's a butterfly, it flies, oh, I love it. I'll deal with this one, with this red currant dream. Looks very nice, and now I'll take a little. Oh, the red pepper, and the smell. That's it. That's the overburner. Light coconut aromatics. Oh, the biscuit very delicate. Oh, frothy, airy, totally summery. Oh, my darlings, this is a must. You must try it. Oh, I can't control myself. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, I can't control myself. I have to dig in again. Darlings, look at this. Unbelievable. It's a dream. It's a dream. It's a dream. A lovely dream. You have no idea. Oh, good friend of mine would say he had this whole roll inhaled away. Oh, this is so lovely. Star suspicious, I would say. Star suspicious, very urgently. I wrote. You might want to bake it note for note, so don't worry. I help you. In every cake we have some bubble. When you worry, you make it double. Don't worry. I help you. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. It's every mistake. I fix it for you. You just message me and give some YouTube comment, and then everything will be fine, okay? Oh, everything will be fine. Ain't no place to finish my bake. Somebody came and took my cake. Don't worry. Just bake another. The timer says your cake is ready. You might have done it steady. Don't worry. Keep on baking. Don't worry, keep on baking. Don't worry. You're just gonna keep on baking. Just bake whatever there is. Bake cakes, bake pies, and make savory dishes. Oh, it's so lovely here with Dr. Slim. Because here you learn it. Here you're right. Oh, come on, sing with me. This is the right place to be, and everybody should be a part of Dr. Slim. Well, that's right. So don't worry, be happy, and keep on baking. I keep on baking every night. I do it because it's fun for me. I keep on baking. Oh, I love it. And you better give me your love too. Give it to me. And keep on singing. Ooh. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.